And we're us.
Well, you guys, the lights are going down right now. This is so exciting. People are taking their seats. It's unbelievably packed in here. It's so exciting. The Rockstar music's still going on.
You should stop dancing. Blue lights on the stage.
Can we still dance?
Yeah. I can still dance, yeah. Okay. The EA logo is still flashing on the screen. I think we're just like seconds away, literally, from someone coming out and making these announcements.
Oh, everyone, when the lights get really dark, that's when they start
people start cheering.
Can you hear that?
Well, you're about to hear the crowd in a second. You're about to hear how many people are jammed into the Orpheum Theater, which is a pretty big venue to begin with.
All right, you guys. Well, here it is. Spotlight Electronic Arts starts right now.
Industry.
I gave myself to you because I know you will be faithful to our love.
Spill the blood of Eden! Beatrice, forgive me.
You'll never get the girl, Dante. What kind of man are you?
Beatrice?
You broke your promise.
You did this to me!
So that's Dante's Inferno. It's from our Visceral Studios in Redwood Shores. And I'd like to take a moment to recognize and introduce Jonathan Knight, the executive producer of the game. With us here, right here. Now, today is a pretty special day. Tonight at midnight, in dozens of countries around the world simultaneously, we're introducing The Sims 3. It's expected to be an unbelievable success, and the couple folks that are here, one I'd like to point out, Scott Evans, the executive producer, and Rod Humble, who runs the Play Studio, or the Play label right here. And I'd like to show you a little bit of The Sims 3 before we start. So with that, we're ready to start our show. We've got 12 great games from 12 creators that I can say I'm honestly very proud to work with. And I think you're going to come away with this, from what we show you today, with 3 impressions. The first is, frankly, the great breadth and depth of what's possible in interactive entertainment today. It's more global, it's more about families, it's bigger, it's smaller, it's more than it's ever been. Second, The Nintendo Wii platform is a spectacular platform. If you build from the ground up, we'll show you how we're doing that. And lastly, quality. 2008, EA got back on the map with 14 titles rated 80 or better, something I'm incredibly proud of. And I believe we're going to do even more than that this year. So there's my intro. I would like to introduce Chip Lang. Chip is the general manager of our Hasbro label. And interestingly enough, one of the guys that taught me about the game industry back when I joined EA in 1997, Chip Lang.
Thank you, John. Hello, everybody. I'm Chip Lang. I've spent nearly 20 years at EA. I've worked on everything from Madden to Medal of Honor. Today, I'm the general manager of EA's Hasbro division. My friends and I are very excited to share some new products with you today. Now, maybe it's because I've got a 9-year-old daughter at home who, along with her friends, have gotten very into this world of Littlest Pet Shop. It's a world that came to life last year with our Littlest Pet Shop products on the Wii and the DS. But it wasn't just my daughter and her friends playing our game. There were more than 2 million girls playing our game. And guess what? They're asking for more. Well, this fall, girls are going to be able to bring their favorite pets on 3 brand new adventures. They'll take their pets to the country. They'll take their pets to the city. And what can be better than taking your pets to the beach in our 3 newest adventures, Littlest Pet Shop Friends, on the Wii and the DS? Now, we also know that girls are spending a lot of time online with their friends. This fall, girls can take their pets online in our brand new virtual world, Littlest Pet Shop Online. It all starts here. The cute, cuddly plush that comes to life with a code that you type in and brings this very pet to life online. Now, Littlest Pet Shop Online is going to open up an entire new world for girls to explore and share with their pets and their best friends. Now, it's a safe and fun place that allows girls to customize and create their very own pets, take them on exciting adventures, play dozens of mini games, all with their best friends online. It's something that I know kids, my daughter, are going to have a great time playing this fall. Let's take a look.
Littlest Pet Shop Online is every girl's dream come true. A virtual world where Littlest Pet Shop pets come to life in an exciting, beautiful, and safe online world with lots of fun games and endless activities. Collect tons of lovable pets and create your own pets too. Play tons of exciting, fun games to earn kibble coins and rewards to customize your pet's look and home. Connect with friends and make new ones too. Chat, send each other messages, go on adventures together, or check out each other's scrapbook. You'll never run out of fun in Littlest Pet Shop Online. Enter the code from your LPSO pet to bring her to life online and get special virtual gifts. Anyone can play. Subscription is optional. Littlest Pet Shop Online, where your favorite Littlest Pet Shop pets come to life.
Hi, I'm Diane Williams, senior producer of Charm Girls Club. As you can see, I've brought some friends with me, Ellie, Kiyomi, Kira, and Sophia, to play a game from our brand new Games for Girls, the Charm Girls Club. Charm Girls Club is all about friendship, fun, and charms. The Charm Girls are cute and trendy. They're the BFFs that every girl dreams of having. Girls will join them on adventures that are fresh and relevant to their world, collecting sparkly new virtual charms all along the way. This fall, EA will release 4 Charm Girls Club titles: Pajama Party for the Wii and 3 NDS titles: My Fashion Mall, My Fashion Show, and My Perfect Prom. The games celebrate what's great about being a girl, from throwing the ultimate pajama party and planning the perfect prom to ruling the fashion runway and running a dream mall. But don't just take it from me. The girls are going to play a game from Pajama Party for the Wii called Speed Hair Teasing. This is one of more than 30 mini games girls can play alone or with up to 8 friends in teams. Girls use the Wii Remote as a brush and a can of hairspray to tease their Charm Girls hair for maximum height. First girl with the biggest hair wins a charm. We really utilize the motion controls to make the games as frenetic and fun as possible for girls. All right, so who's the winner? Looks like Kira won the charm. There's over 40 charms in each game, and they can be used to unlock surprises in other Charm Girls Club games. We're excited to show you more at E3 this week. Until then, let's take a look at the world of the Charm Girls. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Patrick Soderlund. I'm truly excited to be up here on stage today showing you Need for Speed Shift. Need for Speed Shift, there are three things I want you to remember from today's presentation about Need for Speed Shift. The first one is that this is the first game to launch under the new Need for Speed strategy, where we are on a 2-year development cycle using multiple development studios. The second thing is our cockpit view completely redefines the racing experience. When I play Need for Speed Shift, it's the first time I get the same emotion, adrenaline rush as I get when I race a car on a racetrack. The visuals, the physics, and cockpit view is what set this game apart. The third one is that Shift is extremely deep. Let me go into a little bit more detail on that. Until now, driving games have not been able to recreate the pure physical power and emotion of racing a car at top speeds. Today, we're unveiling the all-new driver profile in Shift. Driver profile is the ultimate extension of the true driver's experience. Let's take a quick look. So in Need for Speed Shift, how you drive on the track defines who you are. Every maneuver is a reflection of the player's driving style and personality. A precise driver will execute perfect overtakes, achieve top speeds, and the video is gone. I guess we can continue, I guess. Here we go again. Great. Start all over again. So in Need for Speed Shift, a precise driver will execute perfect overtakes, achieve top speeds, and hit the apex at every corner. An aggressive driver will bump, spin out, and trade paint with opponents. Player create rivalries, trigger specific challenges, and even unlock vehicles. In the end, the reward system keeps you in the race regardless of your position. Learning how to drive, getting practice on the track, earning profile points and rewards are critical to every driver. Shift is about more than getting on the podium. It is about how you drive to get there. As you could see in the game, the driver profile gives each player a unique persona based on their driving style and skill. The driver profile is made up of 4 components: personality, success, profile points, and badges. Shift's exclusive driver profile pushes the entire racing genre forward. Let's take a look at the game in action. Andy from Slightly Mad Studios will race a BMW M3 GT2 around downtown London. That's pretty cool, I think. Thank you. So I have a question. Who among you would like the chance to drive home in a brand new BMW on Thursday when the show ends? Good, good, good. Well, that's good, because at our booth, we have a competition where the winner will get to drive home in a brand new BMW M3. So I suggest all of you come by our booth and show us what kind of driver you are. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ray Musica, and this is Greg Zuzjuk, and we're from BioWare. We're thrilled to be here to show you Dragon Age Origins, a game that we believe is going to reinvent the fantasy genre. We're also going to be showing the game for the first time on consoles right here at E3.
BioWare has a powerful legacy of emotionally engaging narrative, and Dragon Age Origins is the culmination of what we have learned in over 15 years in our pursuit to deliver the best story-driven games in the world.
This is a big leap forward for BioWare, as Dragon Age Origins is our biggest, most ambitious game to date. It's also our darkest and most mature game ever, one filled with violence, lust, and betrayal.
The game challenges you to become one of the last remaining Grey Wardens, a legendary group of warriors whose sole purpose is to save the world from complete destruction by defeating the evil archdemon.
You're going to experience things in Dragon Age Origins that are going to shock your notion of fantasy. Throughout the game, you're going to be faced with some truly momentous decisions that will challenge your fundamental perceptions of what is right and what is wrong.
So here's a look at some brand new all in-game footage from Dragon Age Origins, a game that's shipping October 20th, Xbox, PS3, and PC.
They're coming. Tonight, we have vengeance. We are the Grey Wardens, men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. And although we are few now,
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens.
The Darkspawn must be stopped here and now. No turning back. Maker, help us all.
And we're back. Actually, now we want to show you another game that's been attracting a lot of attention lately, a title known as Mass Effect 2.
Mass Effect was one of the top-rated games of 2007. It broke sales records on the Xbox 360 when it came out. The game introduced you to Commander Shepard, a take-charge character who's the tip of the spear of humanity in mankind's efforts to establish our place in the universe and to stop the destruction of all living things across the galaxy.
Shepard is a kick-ass hero who will get the job done at any cost. In Mass Effect 2, you will command a mission to save all mankind, a mission that, frankly, you're not expected to survive. To get the job done, you have to assemble a team of the most dangerous and powerful individuals in the galaxy and lead them on a suicide mission to the very heart of enemy territory.
Mass Effect 2 is an emotionally charged story. Our team at BioWare is creating an incredible experience, one filled with intense shooter action, brand new characters, all new worlds, and a host of mind-blowing, powerful new weapons.
The original Mass Effect set a very high bar, winning more than 90 awards worldwide, and it's a game we're extremely proud of at BioWare. Our commitment to our fans, and to ourselves as developers is to build on that legacy and make Mass Effect 2 even better than the original. We look forward to bringing you Mass Effect 2 on Xbox 360 and PC early next year.
Today we're really proud to debut the first full gameplay trailer for Mass Effect 2, one which reveals just a taste of all the cool stuff you can expect in the Mass Effect 2 universe. Enjoy.
I'm gathering specialists for a mission. It's not going to be easy. The chances of surviving are slim.
Shepard, but you're dead.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel.
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Go.
Woo. Good afternoon. At EA Sports, our mission has never been clearer. We will deliver personal access to the emotion of sports at a level unlike any other brand in the world. After all, as that video clearly depicted, there's no win like a sports win. And as we embark upon a new season ahead, we have our most diverse product portfolio ever to deliver that win. We're going to start today with one of the most anticipated games of the year, and that's Fight Night Round 4. Now, when we launched Round 3, it was heralded as the game that ushered in this current console generation. It had breathtaking visuals and stunning realism. And it clearly exemplified, if you remember, what a next-gen video game could be. What Round 3 did also was to raise the visual standard. Now, what Round 4 is going to do, not only to visuals, but to gameplay with its all-new genre-defining physics engine. Here for a live demo of the Xbox 360 version of the fighting game of the year are producers Dean Richards, Brian Hayes, and Jeff Atienza. So, Dean, I know we're going to get going with, me as a huge boxing fan, the dream matchup for me. Iron Mike Tyson versus the greatest Muhammad Ali. Talk us through how we got to this point now with Round 4.
Well, we did it with 4 key pillars of boxing. We did it with speed, strength, strategy, and style.
Yep. So let's start with speed then. I mean, get going. I do remember Fight Night Round 3 being quick, but you're telling me this is quicker?
Well, this is at 60 frames per second. That was really important.
What was Round 3?
30 frames per second.
Okay.
This offers responsive, intuitive controls. really has great fluid boxer movement and the ability to throw extremely fast punches, as you can see here.
Yeah, it looks great. And strength and strategy.
Well, strength is determined by the physics engine.
Right.
I mean, what type of punch did you throw? How is it thrown? Where did the punch land?
Right.
Was it a glancing blow? Was it a clean punch? Was
So
it
it
punching
can
through
detect
blocks?
the difference between glancing and a clean blow that's landed, particularly with somebody like Tyson.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're holding up your hands in front of your face, Tyson can actually punch right through there and do some damage.
Wow. Strategy?
Well, strategy, our first thing is making sure that we get the scale right.
Wow.
There's a devastating blow.
You know, talking about, didn't Tyson say, you know, everybody has a strategy till you get punched in the face?
Looks like he got one
yeah,
right there.
Yeah, he really did. Wow.
Well, strategy, one of the biggest things, as you saw there, was we wanted to make sure that we got the scale right of these boxers.
Right.
Never before in a boxing game have we ever made height and reach matter.
Right.
Ali's got a 9-inch reach and a 4-inch height
Right.
difference
As
on
you can see
Tyson,
here.
which he wants to keep Tyson from getting on the inside,
Yeah.
which again is new to Fight Night Round 4.
Right.
The ability for Tyson to get up close and personal and do his damage on the inside.
Because round 3 really was all scripted, right? Once you got close inside, and this is much more dynamic.
And that's the power of the physics engine, is you can get up close and personal. There isn't any barrier to prevent you from getting on the inside. That's the only way Tyson's going to be successful against Ali's reach.
And then finally, style, we're talking about visual style.
Visual style, I mean, everything that you've seen here is dynamically driven. Actually, stop it right there, Brian. It's a good place.
Yeah.
We'll actually go on a replay to show you what we're talking about. Again, so anything from the muscle flex, from the facial glove deformation, from the sweat and blood spray is all driven dynamically. As you can see inside here, punches can go through blocks. There's a glancing blow. Unbelievable depth and variety to the gaming experience with this new gameplay engine.
Absolutely great. All right. Well, Dean, I want to thank you. Brian and Jeff, thanks very much, guys. Fight Night Round 4.
Thank you.
Dean Richards, thank you. Now, having seen this, I'm sure you can share our excitement for the launch of this next chapter of this great franchise. And in fact, you'll be able to get your hands on the game a week early. Fight Night Round 4 will now launch on June the 25th. And it's a title that will anchor the first leg of our strategy to re-energize and redefine the fighting category. And the second leg? In answer to that, I'm pleased to announce today the next new global franchise from EA Sports. It's time for us to get into the cage. It's time for us to ground and pound with EA Sports MMA. Coming in 2010 and now well under development at EA Tiburon, EA Sports MMA will feature an authentic and broad mixed martial arts experience. Now, as we all know, mixed martial arts is a myriad of combat styles and fighting techniques, and it's combined with that raw energy that our development team fully intends to bring to life in the game. We'll have a vast array of top fighters from around the world, and we'll bring the EA Sports authenticity to one of the world's fastest-growing sports. You've begged us for it, and I can tell you, we are more than ready for the fight. And it's not a bad-looking tattoo either. So, but no. Now, my wife would kill me. Shifting gears. Today, sports games are at the forefront of connected entertainment. Innovations like dynamic DNA in NBA Live, online team play in both FIFA and NHL, and the EA Sports Hockey League have transformed the way fans connect, compete, and share their passion for sports. Their appetite for connected games is insatiable, and as quickly as we build it, they come to play. In fact, in the past year, over 500 million gamers have been played on the EA Sports servers. And when FIFA Ultimate Team launched in March, close to 1.5 million soccer fans downloaded the new mode. They put their FIFA disc back in the console, and in the process, shattered the online usage numbers nearly 6 months after the game had launched. Now, we've made some big investments to extend our leadership in connected sports experiences. And to give us a taste of what's coming this season, let me introduce Steve Chang, who's co-founder of our Tiburon studio and the head of worldwide development for EA Sports. Steve.
Thank you, Peter. EA Sports is connecting consumers to give them more touchpoints than ever before to the sports games they love. This includes web-based game experiences like Tiger Woods PGA Tour Online, which streams directly to your browser, launches this fall with no game disc, no installation, and no added peripherals. It also includes the new EASports.com, an online destination launched today to deliver more content, enhance in-game features, and create new ways to experience your favorite EA Sports games. This site will bring sports fans together to check league stats, manage their franchises, share in-game content, and communicate with friends and foes. And now we're going even further. Fans want to customize their teams, manage franchises, and personalize their players online. And they want to see those changes reflected in-game. Today, I want to unveil just 2 of the new connected features, anytime, anyplace. Let's start with Team Builder, an all-new web-based creative school feature in NCAA Football 10. It's the most robust user-generated content offering we've ever delivered. You start at the site, you can build, create your team. We'll focus right here on creating a team using existing content or loading using the web tools. Customize your stadium from the grass type to the end zones. Notice the secondary logos on the field. A lot of detail in here. And outfit your team from the jerseys and helmets to the socks and pants. The concept is simple, the combinations endless. Sports fans want control, and that's what you get as you set your offensive and defensive styles. Best of all, it's persistent and takes just a few button presses to bring it to your console. Create yourself, your friends, and family, and relive your glory days on the field and start your quest to win the national championship. And we have good news. Team Builder is available today, more than 1 month before NCAA Football 10 arrives in stores. Create your team now and find it right. Create your team now and find it right at your fingertips when you play NCAA Football 10 on the Xbox 360 and PS3 this summer. If Team Builder doesn't do it, we believe this next feature may end productivity in the American workplace forever. I'll let the video speak for itself.
You clamored for it. You emailed. You blogged. You tweeted. You said if we built it, you would come. Now it's here. Madden NFL 10 online franchise. Real-time drafts. True NFL scheduling. With 31 of your favorite friends. Want to trade T.O. back to Dallas for Roy Williams, Creighton, and some guy I've never heard of? Go ahead. Who needs chemistry? Check out the standings, amigo. The road to the Super Bowl is paved with good intentions. Like Brett Favre, you thought I was done. I'm not. Trades, message boards, team management stats, and standings sent from my iPhone. Yeah, there's an app for that. Online franchise is everywhere. Log in from work, from Starbucks, borrow your neighbor's Wi-Fi. Just find a computer because you're on the clock. Madden, NFL 10 online franchise. It's in the game, and it's always just a click away. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thank you, Steve. And now to another bold new direction for EA Sports, reaching the growing audience on the Wii with new and unique experiences. Less than 2 weeks ago, we launched EA Sports Active, a very non-traditional launch for us, but one that has been enormously successful. Now, I've been around long enough to hear all of the abuse our industry gets and to see some of the deep-rooted cynicism that exists around video games. But as we are learning, games can be a positive force, and the response to EA Sports Active has been overwhelming. And it's been refreshing and motivating to see games being recognized for doing good, for getting people off the couch, for breaking a sweat, and helping them live healthier lives. I'm not sure there's a product that I've been more proud to be involved with in my career than this. Let's take a look at how EA Sports Active has already had a positive impact on a number of people's lives.
Rated E. EA Sports Active is a revolutionary breakthrough in virtual fitness. A personal trainer in a box with over 25 heart-pumping, muscle-strengthening exercises you can do at home. EA Sports Active works, and to prove it, we invited a select few who wanted a fitter, healthier life to take our 30-day challenge.
Bring it on!
I really am motivated and inspired to actually just start the next chapter in my life.
It's going to be great. I'm excited about it. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. Even in just 30 days and 10 pounds, I've gained a whole lot more self-confidence. I lost 25 pounds in 30 days, which was a lot.
One of the goals I had was getting into that perfect dress that I wanted to wear for work, and I did it. I'm in a size 4, so I was really excited about that.
I've really done what I set out to do, which was to incorporate exercise into my life. So EA Sports Active has really changed my life completely.
Get motivated, get fit, get active. EA Sports Active for the Wii.
And to help me talk about the future of this new platform, let me welcome to the stage somebody who's been a very special part of the EA Sports Active team. TV host, TV star, and Miss Size 4, by the way, Alison Sweeney. There she is.
Hi, everybody.
How are you, sweetie? You look great.
Well, thank you very much.
Size 4?
Yeah. Well,
how old is Megan now?
She's almost 5 months.
Look at you.
Thank you.
And, of course, you can attribute all of this to EA Sports Active.
Absolutely. It's been unbelievable. I love doing it. I have it at home in my bedroom.
Yeah.
So it looks at me every day, and I remember that I've got to do it. And
because you got Ben is, what, 4?
Ben is 4.5, yeah.
Okay. So the two of them can eventually...
Yeah, I don't need a babysitter. I can do it at home. I don't have to go to the gym. I absolutely love it. And I love that there's a journal that goes along with it.
Yeah.
So you fill out how much food you ate, you fill out how many glasses of water you drank, if you're getting enough sleep. So it really reminds you that it's not just about those calories that you burn, that it keeps track of. So make sure you're actually burning the right calories.
And I was talking to Ali backstage, and when you were moving, you logged in the fact that you're in house. Anything where actually you're breathing and moving, you're logging in there. That's taking credit.
You do housework or outdoor chores, or if you're running or walking or going on a family hike, it really reminds you that everything you're doing is about being healthy and changing your life, and keeping track of that throughout the day is part of it.
Yeah, and particularly a busy mom like yourself. I mean, you just don't have time to go to the gym like you used to.
Right, exactly. And I don't have time to get a babysitter. And by the time I've figured it all out, it cuts into gym time. And this you can just do at home, at night, whenever you can squeeze it in.
Well, we really appreciate the work. 13 days in, and it's been great. So anyway, this has been, as Ali has said, an extraordinary launch for us. I'm proud to announce today that we've sold over 600,000 units through in the first 2 weeks. 600,000 units of EA Sports Active sold through. This is by far the most successful launch of any Wii title in e-history. And even more encouraging, in our second week, sales worldwide were as strong as our sales in our first week. So today, and one of the things, variety and getting an extra challenge, you told me you loved the idea of getting more variety. We're announcing today the first expansion pack for EA Sports Active is now in development and will be available this holiday. So you're going to get more exercises, more challenges.
Perfect stocking stuffer.
Absolutely. And those lunges you love?
Yeah, exactly.
Skating. It's designed to take your active workouts to the next level. It will feature 30 new exercises and activities and bring more challenge and variety to EA Sports Active with an emphasis on working the core, which I know a lot of people want to do. More sports activities, aerobics, squash, even water skiing are going to be in there. We'll also have a new all-visual presentation that brings you to the tropics, and it's all arriving this holiday just in time to help you, not you, but you with your New Year resolutions. So, Ali, I want to thank you again.
I have plenty
of a great part of the success of this, and we look forward to working with you.
Thank you so much for including me.
All right, take it.
Great.
Alison Sweeney, everybody. So we're going to close today with another new title, EA Sports Grand Slam Tennis. Now, as we strengthen up, as we strengthen our position on the Wii, it was finally time to bring an authentic tennis experience to the platform itself. It's the most requested sport for the Wii, and it was clearly a gap in our globalization strategy for our platform. Now, that changes next week when Grand Slam Tennis hits stores, complete with functionality for the new Wii Motion Plus. Let me welcome to the stage producer Thomas Singleton, who's going to help me show off EA Sports Grand Slam Tennis. Thomas?
Thanks, Peter.
By the way, there's a theme you might notice about EA Sports guys being follically challenged. It just struck me there a little bit.
We're much more creative and very streamlined.
Okay, we ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, so I am actually going to be Pistol Pete Sampras.
You're going to play as Pete Sampras. I'm going to play Johnny Mac.
So you're going to be lefty.
I'm right-handed, but I'm going to play left-handed just to give you a chance.
All right, I'm ready. You're serving. Okay, go easy on me here.
Yeah.
Come on, Sampras.
Pete's got a lot of tools, but you need to know how to use them.
Yeah. All right, I'm serving now, right? Here we go.
Yeah. Little ball placement there. I'm going to bring you in the net here, Pete.
You are? I don't think so.
Oh! That's out, yeah. Pushed it wide.
Jesus.
And that's going to be frustrating now.
God. What's going on? All right,
Not
let's
doing
go.
too well.
Let's go.
I'm sure Pete Sampras
Yeah,
is
really.
pissed right now.
I'm ready. Okay.
Whoa. That's all right.
You like that? Sampras finally showing something here. Ready to go? Okay, I'm ready. You've actually got to serve it.
There we go.
Okay. What do you do again?
Little toss up. There we go.
A little bit of a lob.
Pathetic. You need help?
Well, look who's here. Good job. I saw you there. I was going to say something about you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 14-time Grand Slam champion Pete Sampras. So, yeah, I do need some help. There we are, sir.
All right, let's do it.
All right, you ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. Singleton.
Well, let me explain how to play tennis, Pete. So,
this is Wimbledon, right?
Yeah, this is
let's see how we
Wimbledon. What was that?
That's our little underhand serve.
There you go. So this is Wimbledon. First time Wimbledon's been in a video game for many, many years. First time all of the Grand Slams are together.
Okay.
We're going to get McEnroe pouting in the middle here. 23 players, past and present players, all in there. Very unique art style. Whoa.
Wow.
There's the pistol, Pete.
I'm no longer playing Peter Moore.
Yeah, really? Are you guys going to continue? All right, keep going.
I'm going to serve him volley.
So how does this feel, Pete, in relation to the real Wimbledon?
This is easier.
This is easier? Yeah, clearly. Well,
I never lost to
McEnroe's batting. And, of course, John McEnroe is exclusive to the game. All right, one more point. You guys are having too much fun. Pressure's on, Pete. There we go. Bring him in. Ooh.
Get in.
No. Oh. Ooh. Oh. All right, great. Ladies and gentlemen, Pete Sampras, Tom Singleton.
Thanks, man.
It's a lot of fun. Thanks, Pete. Thomas, that's great. Thank you. EA Sports Grand Slam Tennis, it looks great, and it'll be available in stores worldwide this week. Let me close by saying 2009 is unlike any other year in the history of EA Sports as we continue to reposition the entire sports genre with compelling new experiences and destinations such as you've seen here today. Special thanks to our talented teams in both Orlando and Vancouver, and to the millions of fans around the world of EA Sports. Thank you.
J'aurais dû y penser avant.
Me matin.
Ah, je trouve ça même assez piquant.
Hi everyone, I'm Tom French from Pandemic Studios, and I'm here today to show you the Saboteur. But before we jump into the game, let's take a look at our hero Sean Devlin in this. So I brought Jeff over with me here today, and now we're going to take you through a live look at some gameplay. Sean's just got a tip to blow up a Nazi fuel depot. And you may have already noticed the stylized black and white look of the game. This is what we call the will to fight. And as Sean fights back against the Nazis in these grand acts of defiance against the occupation, he'll return color to these areas and inspire the people. We really fell in love with Paris because it has these amazing monuments and architecture, and as well as this whole world of amazing rooftops that we wanted Sean to be able to explore. So we made a sandbox where you can go anywhere, run, drive, climb, anywhere you can go when you want. And yes, you can absolutely climb the Eiffel Tower. From here you can see just part of the huge open world we've built. Every block filled with something to experience. But enough sightseeing, we have a fuel depot to blow up. He could just grab a gun and try to crash through that front gate with it, but a good saboteur knows the best approach is quiet in, loud out. Trying to get into the heart of a base crawling with Nazis is a dangerous task for anyone that doesn't belong there. But by sneaking up carefully behind an unsuspecting Nazi, Sean can take them out quietly with a quick snap of the neck. From here, he can take their uniform and wear it as a disguise, which will allow him to move more freely through the enemy patrols. But at the same time, he still needs to be cautious not to draw too much attention to himself. So as he gets close to his target, he'll need to check to make sure no one can see him before he plants the explosives. With the charges planted, this is definitely not a great place to hang out because in a few seconds here, this place is going to go up in a ball of flames. All right, so the explosion has gotten the Nazis' attention, and now they're going to begin descending on his area. Sean's best chance for survival at this point is to get the hell out of the angry hornet's nest and just run. He could try to flee and lose his tail, but Sean's got a great trick up his sleeve here. Nearby in the red light district, Sean has some friends that can help him out with this dilemma. If he can get there without being seen, he can hide there and wait for things to blow over. This is just an example of one of the many different types of hiding spots you'll find scattered around the world. The fuel depot has been destroyed, and now Sean is one step closer on his quest of vengeance. Not too bad for a night's work. And that's just a small taste of the Saboteur experience. There's a lot more of the game that we can't wait to share with you here at the show. So come visit us in Concourse Hall upstairs in room 407. And all right, thanks everyone. I look forward to seeing you there.
So with that, we're going to start with the section of the presentation on EAP, that's EA Partners. This is a group of people within Electronic Arts that partner with some of the world's most creative, independent developers. This is a business that I had the pleasure to say I helped start 12 years ago at Electronic Arts, but is run much better now by two people in the audience, Dave DeMartini and St. John Bain, if we can put a light on them. These guys do an incredible job. And to list just a little bit of what they brought to market together with our partners, Orangebox, Left 4 Dead, Rock Band. They've done partnerships with Grasshopper Manufacturer, with Starbreeze, with American McGee, id, Epic, Valve, and MTV Harmonix. It does not get better than that. Now today, I want to bring out one of the people in the industry that I admire the most. And I frankly don't think he needs much of sort of an introduction at all. And he's building an incredible game. So with that, it's Tim Schafer, and he will introduce Brutal Legend.
Thank you very much. All right, you know, Brutal Legend takes its inspiration from the world of rock and heavy metal. I mean, it takes its soundtrack from the greatest albums of that genre. It takes its imagery from the most crazy album covers, and its lyrics. The lyrics of those songs give it its story and its epic lore. And, but it also takes its vocal talent from some of the most legendary names in the industry. And it's been incredible to work with these people. In fact, I mean, if I had sat down when I was 14 years old and made a list of everybody I wanted to meet in the world, it would look a lot like the cast for this game. And you might say, did you make this game just so you could meet all these people? And I say, yeah, and it worked. I'm sorry you didn't think of it, but it worked really great. The only person left that I wish I could go and see is my 14-year-old self, so I give myself a high five and say mission accomplished. So right off the bat, I knew one thing I had to have happen in the game was at some point I wanted to have Rob Halford ride out on stage on a giant motorcycle. And we got that in the game. Rob plays the Baron, who is leader of a biker gang called the Fire Barons. But the surprise for me was that he was such a funny guy, and behind the mic he was such an amazing, like a comic talent that I didn't know about. And so we had him play a second part, this guy, General Lion White, leader of the hair metal militia in the game. He's a kind of a, well, he has a corrupt heart, and he's a sleazy, he's sold out the humans to the demons, but he has fabulous hair, so nice that he can fly with it. So from that sleazy character, we wanted to have also one of the most authentic voices and definitely one of the most authentic faces in the world of rock. So we have Lemmy Kilmister from the epic band Motorhead, lovingly rendered here down to the very last mole. And he's playing the Killmaster, who is a mysterious mystic who lives in a mountaintop retreat, and he can play the bass so well that he can heal the sick and the wounded. And that's what makes him really valuable to have in your army, and the player will try and recruit the Killmaster to his army. And another character that's really useful to recruit to your army is Rima, the Queen of the Zalia, and she's played by the Queen of heavy metal, Lita Ford. Now, Lita Ford and I also shared a lot of very intense, very personal, very private moments together when I was 14 years old. She doesn't know about them. But they happened. Lita also shared the microphone with this next name. Now, I want to say, I always say the game is the most personal game I ever made, but it's really true that I got to meet, well, the first album I ever bought in my life when I was 14 was The Diary of a Madman, which my friends and I took it apart. Like, we disassembled, we analyzed all the runes on the inside liner notes. You know, I still have that album to this day, and I got a chance to bring it to the studio and get it signed by the Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osbourne. And we're happy to announce that he's doing a voice for our game. Here's Ozzy himself, playing the Guardian of Metal, as he should be seen underground, surrounded by lava with a lot of fringe. So we have a special trailer. It's going to premiere Tuesday, but we're going to show you a little sneak peek of it now that has a little taste of these great actors doing their thing. So let's check it out.
Out of the darkness comes an evil that will destroy us all. Out of the light comes a roadie.
Bring on the impalement.
Armed with the power of metal and destined to become a legend.
It's time to sound the battle cry. Not sure, but I like how that sounds.
Starring Jack Black as Eddie Riggs.
Hello, ladies.
With Rob Halford.
The other guy. This is gonna be a bloodbath. Ooh, what is that smell? Is that burning hair?
Lemmy Kilmister.
What the hell?
Lita Ford.
Would you like a ride?
And Ozzy Osbourne.
It's about time for a mosh pit. Ass Kickers Unite! Oh, yeah.
Brutal legend.
So are you the keeper of the sacred beer tree? Dream job.
Yeah. And of course, last but not least, Jack Black is no slouch on the guitar himself, and he really is Eddie Riggs, the roadie who was transported back in time by his evil belt buckle. Jack has really put his heart and soul into the game. You know, he's got over 2,600 lines of dialogue. Wait, 2,600? Yeah. He did a lot. Lots. And we have a special video message from him today that we're going to show you called Brutal Thoughts. So let's run that now, please. Thank you.
What's up, gamers? Jack Black here. I wanted to show some clips from a new mind-crushing video game, Brutal Legend. Unfortunately, we don't have any footage, so I rigged up a real-life demo that will allow me to do the exact same moves of the Brutal Legend's main character, Eddie Riggs. I've taken an Xbox controller and surgically grafted its wires directly into my brain, making me the human video game.
Are you sure you want to do this, Jack?
You bet your sweet ass I do. Start with a basic karate chop.
You want me to stop?
No, no. Do the high kick. Do the high kick. Okay. Feels like my brain's melting. Totally worth it, though.
I should stop. Let's just run some footage.
You have footage of the game? Why the hell did I drill a freaking hole in my skull?
I thought it would be funny, but I think you gave yourself brain damage.
My telephone is fine, shoelaces. Go buy Brugal leg bone.
This guitar blows stuff up. Right on!
Wow, Brutal Legend rocks for sure. Hi, my name is Cevat Yerli. I'm the CEO and president of Crytek. Hi. Over the last years, we had great success with EA, as you know. Working together, we had a great relationship on launching our flagship shooter Crysis and Crysis Warhead. Each of these were highly rated, award-winning games. And today I'm excited to announce that we are actually working again with EA on our next game, Crysis 2. Yeah. Most importantly, for the first time ever for Crytek, we are bringing the franchise to a much wider audience, creating the game simultaneously for the 360, PS3, and the PC. Crysis is developed on our newest technology, CryEngine 3, which allows us to take benefit from all the platforms to the maximum degree. This will be the benchmark for the console generation, improving upon the visuals we have seen in Crysis. Crysis 2, besides its incredible visuals, will have industry-defining experience in setting, story, AI, and combat. We're looking forward to sharing more with you later this year about the game. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Cevat. I'm a huge fan of everything you guys do at Crytek. You, your brothers. Crysis 1 is one of my favorite games, and we all can't wait for Crysis 2. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
So, sometimes you have the great pleasure of having actual news. We've had that a few times today. And the news now is we're introducing a new partner for EA Partners. It's an incredible team, and these are the developers behind some incredible titles like GTA 1, GTA 2, the people that conceived of and created Crackdown. They bring these same intense sensibilities to a new genre, the massively multiplayer online game business. It's a new IP, APB. The studio is Real Time World, and their founder and creative director is with us, Dave Jones.
Thanks, John. Well, I'm really excited to be here today to be able to tell you about Real Time World's next game, APB, and of course to announce our partnership with EAP. So what is APB? Well, imagine a city, an online city, full of teeming with life, streets full of vehicles, thousands of civilians going about their daily life. Now, introduce to this city 100 players. Their mission is to achieve fame and fortune and achieve it fast. Some are going to take the selfish route. They're going to feed on that city, its people, its businesses. They're going to become the criminals. Some will live by a higher code. They're going to feed on those criminals and their organizations. They will become the enforcers. One of the great things about APB, every player is unique. their looks, their clothes, their vehicles, their music, all created by the players themselves to amazing detail. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take the first ever look at our new online game, APB.
Yo, you see this city? San Faro. Lots of craziness, lots of opportunities, lots of choices, but only one that matters. Be a somebody or be a nobody.
They're everywhere, man. Every corner you turn, they're there. They got no code, man. They think the law's a joke. Seriously, I look like I'm joking?
Man, you on your way now. You got a name and a street rep. Think you're somebody now, right? You ain't somebody. You're just a bigger target. They're gonna be looking for you.
There's only so many hours you can stay on patrol, only so many neighborhoods you can secure. You're outnumbered, and you're gonna need help.
Start making some noise. It's happening for you.
King of the streets.
TV says you're a menace to society.
Everyone knows your name.
You got the ride, crew, money.
The name, the fame, the hype.
You got everything you ever wanted. All that matters is making your mark. Let's do some business.
I'm Ray Musica from BioWare.
And I'm Daryl Rodriguez from LucasArts. Star Wars has an amazing entertainment heritage on film, television, and in gaming. At LucasArts, we strive to deliver epic Star Wars games that live up to that legacy. The time has come for us to make a momentous statement about the franchise with Star Wars, The Old Republic.
As most of you know, The Old Republic is going to be your own personal Star Wars saga. It's a story-driven, massively multiplayer online PC game set thousands of years before the Darth Vader.
When we decided to move forward with an MMO set in the Star Wars universe, BioWare was the obvious choice. They're a world-class RPG developer, and they share our passion for the Star Wars IP.
Absolutely. At BioWare, we knew that working with LucasArts on a new Star Wars MMO project could be a company-defining opportunity and a way to reconnect and build something truly epic in a property that we know and love.
BioWare and LucasArts have a shared focus on characters and stories. This has allowed us both to create incredibly deep and compelling worlds for our fans. Today, we're pleased to reveal that Star Wars: The Old Republic will be the first ever fully voiced, massively multiplayer game. Every playable class in the game and every character you encounter in the world will have his, her, or its own unique voice.
We think this changes everything for MMOs. Being a fully voiced game completely draws the player in and creates those emotionally engaging moments that we want our players to experience. To put this in perspective, we believe this could be one of the largest voiceover projects in the history of games, and maybe across all areas of entertainment. In the Old Republic, there are hundreds of thousands of lines of dialogue and thousands of speaking roles.
Now let's take this one step further. In the Old Republic, every one of the game's many classes will have its own unique story. If you play the entire game as a bounty hunter, an Empire class, and then play the game again as a trooper, a Republic class, your gameplay experience will be completely different.
As you can tell, story means a lot to us. Up until now, MMO games have shown an impressive commitment to the classic RPG features of exploration, combat, and progression, what we call the 3 pillars. What we're adding is something that's fundamental to the success of great entertainment in general, story. This is what we mean when we talk about bringing the 4th pillar of story to the MMO genre.
This is an area where we combine LucasArts' incredible storytelling heritage with BioWare's mission of creating the best story-driven games in the world. We believe that this will make a huge improvement on the MMO genre.
So let's finish up by showing you something really cool today. This is a worldwide exclusive. We're going to reveal the very first cinematic trailer for the Old Republic.
Enjoy.
Has come. For 300 years, we prepared, we grew stronger. While you rested in your cradle of power, believing your people were safe and protected. Trusted to lead the Republic, but you were deceived. As our powers of the dark side have blinded you. Assumed no force could challenge you. And now, finally, we have returned. Deceived. And now your Republic shall fall.
So I hope you agree with me. I think that was stunning and very possibly one of the most spectacular things you're going to see at E3 this year. So that's our show. A dozen great games, 12 incredible developers. I hope you'll come to our booth and see all of this live later this week. And thanks very much for coming out this afternoon.